Stream. Ugh. Not anybody's gonna be tuning in for this, but in case y'all do, welcome. To anybody who views this after the stream is done, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for checking out the video. Um, as always, or almost as always, I'd like to start it off. Please feel free to follow me, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I mean, really, y'all don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I don't even feel like I post content frequent enough for me to for me to have subscribers. But hey, that's why we're trying to figure it out, right? Um, but like I was saying, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like, feel free to comment anyway. Let me know what you don't like. I know I suck. I don't need you to tell me I suck. If you got tips, let me know. Um, but yeah, you can check me out on TikTok and Twitter at DaddyFlix9, and you can check me out. That's pretty much it. I mean, here, which if you're here, you already see the handle. Um, and yeah, also, if you want to add me on PSN or even here on COD, feel free to do so. I don't have that many people that I play with, so yeah. Um, yeah, it's gonna do some multiplayer today. See what's going on. Yeah, I have spent a good amount of time lately trying to recondition my algorithm on Spotify. Uh, yeah, I was getting recommended a lot of music I didn't like, a lot of new stuff. Well, not to say that new stuff is bad. I don't want to be that person, but I grew up with stuff like Biggie, Nas, Jay Z, MF Doom, A Tribe Called Quest, stuff like that. And I mean, and I love newer rappers too, like J Cole, Kendrick, Jid, people like that. I mean, Schoolboy Q. That's one person I feel like doesn't get enough recognition. It's Schoolboy Q. Um, a couple of newer rappers. Um, but I was getting recommended a lot of garbage, or at least what I would consider garbage. So decided to play old school albums all the way through the way I used to, because apparently playing a few songs here and there makes Spotify think that all I want to listen to is the hits. And I don't know how, to be honest. Like, I feel like my music range is pretty vast. I mean, it goes from rap and hip hop to R&B to, I mean, oldies rock, grunge, alternative, alternative being like post-hardcore, metalcore, stuff like that. Um, I mean, every once in a while, I'll get into the mood for some country. It really has to be a hard-hitting country song. um, if not, I'm just not gonna play it unless I'm drunk. But nowadays, that's few and far between. Um, but yeah, so it's like I just kept recommending the same music, and it just didn't feel as if my daily mixes, like those playlists, weren't being curated to my actual interest. It seemed as if they were just throwing what most people who listen to what I listen to, like it just seemed like they were taking those as like suggestions to throw into my shit, and it was just I wasn't enjoying it at all. I was getting this. I'm talking about the same song, so I ended up listening to like the same music over and over and over again to the point where I was like, I might have to swap off Spotify. But then I kind of gave it some thought, and I was like, well, I was like, I was listening to the same songs over and over again. whenever I found a song that I really liked, as most people do, I feel like. Um, and so I try to, chalk it up to that. But as I was throwing in new music, I saw that I was just getting, like, I was getting recommended the same stuff. It was either the same songs that I listened to a lot, or like some onesies and twosies that would get thrown in. And like, and it just, what, first off, like, I don't think it was good. And second off, it just wasn't, like, it wouldn't mix with the rest of the songs that I was playing. Like, it'd be these songs that like definitely stood out compared to what I was listening to, and not in a good way. So yeah, decided to try to recondition my algorithm, see if it'll actually give me something good. I'm hoping if I play through the albums of artists that I really enjoy, that it'll kind of start to get the hint. Um, Cause I mean, even like me like going off into like reggaeton and stuff like that, bachata, it was still giving me like just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like all the radio hits, and it's when the algorithm is giving me hits instead of like the songs that are actually good. That's when I kind of start to view things in a different perspective. Because I mean, that's what I was doing before. Like the fact that it wasn't even recommending like songs that I would listen to a lot, but it would recommend, it would put that same artist into my daily mixes, but not even the songs that like I wanted to listen to. And then it was really interesting that my, so as I mentioned earlier, it's my music taste is, there's a decent range there, I feel. Um but when I got my Spotify Wrapped, they said I had the same music taste as people like out in Texas. I can't remember what part, and I don't feel like going looking for it now because yeah, bumped it. But yeah, it was like somewhere out in Texas, like somewhere in east, like northeast Texas, I think it was, or it might have been southeast Texas. I can't remember. But it said that's where like my music taste was more identical to people there, which I found very interesting because I was like, I don't even really listen to Texas artists like that. The only two Texas artists I feel I really listen to heavily is Maxo Cream and Big X the Plug. That like those are the only two people I can think of from Texas that I listen to heavily. And granted, Maxwell Cream, actually, I think, yeah, Big X the Plug was, I want to say, my number. Yeah, he was in my top five, but I want to say his song was like my top. Like one of his songs was my top song, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it was just, I was getting so irritated because I was like, bro, like this is recommended music that I really don't want to listen to and don't like. I'm all up for finding new music, but it's if what you're giving me is garbage, like I'm not gonna listen to it, you know. Um, but yeah, it was. I was getting real tired of my daily mixes. It was the same songs over and over again. If it gave me a new song, it was a garbage song. It wouldn't even throw in songs that I liked and I know I listened to. But like, it was interesting that I could listen to a song maybe like two or three times, and it would throw it onto my playlist, but not any of the other songs like from that same artist that I listened to multiple times. Songs that like I would skip through would get thrown onto my daily mix. So to put it simply, my daily mix was a combination of songs that I listened to way too much and were tired of, and then garbage that I probably wouldn't listen to unless it was playing in the background. And most of the time when I'm playing music, I'm doing it so I can focus on something or get into like a certain mindset. So that just wasn't working for me. Try creating my own playlist, but I don't feel like doing that because then I got to try to figure out where I want to put certain songs and stuff. Like I got ADHD. I ain't doing all that. Maybe once I get medicated, if I got that type of time and focus, I'll do it. But as of right now, I'm not putting in that much effort. How long we been streaming here? 10 minutes. Still got no viewers. All right, cool. um, Sorry. I just came across this, so I wanted to check it out real fast. Trying to give it a little bit to see if trying to see if get a couple of viewers before I start gaming a little bit. I wanted to try YouTube because it's been a minute since I've been on here. Um, but it seems like I've been getting. It seems like I've been getting a bit more views on Twitch now. Not like a lot, enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm switching over to Twitch, but enough for me to say I might go stream on Twitch. To be honest, if nobody hops on here, uh, then I probably will be switching over soon. I was trying to wait for my brother because I asked him if he wanted to stream, but he said, I mean, he has said later, and that was a couple hours ago. So I would assume right about now would be later. um, but it is what it is. Like I said, I wanted to hop on the YouTube, see if anything pops up, but doesn't look like anybody's wanting to tune in. Um, going on almost 15 minutes now, and we ain't got much. It's been about 42 minutes. Ain't nobody tuning in, so I think what I'm gonna do is hop over to Twitch. Yeah, if you wanna check this out because you showed up a little late, feel free to check me out on Twitch. You can find me there at FlickDaddy973. And man, Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it on here. We're coming up on 20 minutes and nobody's tuned in. Sorry, to anybody who watches this video. Hopefully you play it at 2 times speed, the way I do most of the time, and you don't painstakingly watch this for almost just about 18 minutes. Yeah, but I'm gonna hop over to Twitch. I also have my VOD on there, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. I'm just yeah, man. I'm really disappointed, man. I was hoping that YouTube was gonna have a little bit more interaction, but it happens. I'm not a big time streamer or anything, and I'm just kind of getting started pretty much. So I'm not really expecting to hop on and already have people who are like, "Yo, Flick Daddy uploaded, Flick Daddy's live. Let me go check it out." Like, I'm not expecting that at all. All right, yeah, we're gonna all right, for real now, because we just hit 19 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna hop over to Twitch. If you guys want to check me out there, Flick Daddy 973. Like I said, VOD is on also, so if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. Yeah, I need to get into it because if not, my ADHD is gonna keep getting the best of me every time I look at my phone to look over details. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Sorry, I didn't have much for this video. Hopefully next time. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my brother, Scary Skull 81. You can catch him on TikTok, Twitch, I believe Instagram, here on YouTube also. He's got a bunch of content, so go check that out. Let him know you stopped by. I mean, hell, let me know you stopped by. But yeah, hope you had happy holidays. Hope you're with people you love, doing the things you love, and enjoy yourself. All right, peace and much love.